I hear this building is where the communists go.
Ooh, are they communists?
I'm being massaged by communism. I thought I was gonna get kicked out. I'm about to enter the Party Mass Center by the Communist Party.
它就应该是服务群众的，服务党员的。
服务型的一个机构，
党员和群众交流的一个中心。
综合的一个服务的一个平台。
I didn't really understand any of that.
It's okay.
Once I came in, I was asked a lot of questions like, what are you doing here?
I was just told by this nice lady that there are book readings, there are also healing sessions. Singing bowl meditations are every Monday, 800 kwai per 10 sessions. This nice lady who's in charge of events and classes offered to take photos because apparently this balcony offers a great vantage point for the city skyline and has become an influencer hotspot.
咖啡很好喝的，这咖啡是云南的咖啡豆，是中度烘焙的。就是说，非常的香。
An Americano costs 8.8 kwai, which is so much better than 15 to 24 kwai on the market. But you don't have to buy anything. You could just bring your own hot water and sit here for the whole day. People here seem to just be locals who want a free space to work. And then I found myself involved in a really long conversation with the party's secretary here, which is like the top communist in the small area.
6点到7点，送给那个快递小哥的。这是我们的非遗文化禁忌区，小二分，就是那个蜂蜜，作为一个就是关爱。这是我们的公益街市会成立以后，设立了一些公益的服务。
She just sent me like a million articles and a million activities. And she said, you should come to this one, you should come to that one. There's communism in this building.
Ooh, none of those lifts are for us. Those lifts are for the JP Morgan people. They're not very communistic. Our lift is directly to the end. There's only the first floor and the 22nd floor. The floor for the party. We've arrived at communism.
Something tells me I can't get in there without getting asked questions. Here's a meeting room. So basically, this is a place where you could just go in and then have your own meeting, I guess. You could just scan a code and then get whatever you want presented on that screen presented. No questions asked. Nobody seems to be administering the space. Seems like anyone could just get in. There's one person taking a nap and another person working here. This is communism. The rent for this extremely sunny space with $1 million view is estimated to be 5 million kwai a year. You need to put on some sunscreen to work here. Free books to read. Pushkin и Natali. After a while, you seem to get used to the conveniences and you start to expect more. Isn't this place supposed to have like free water and stuff? In France, a place like this would be called a centre culturel. In New York, this would be called a collaborative collective commune. That is if they manage to get built. Sweetened ginger tea. Okay, on Saturday, there's free movie, rehearsals, practice. People book some rooms, photos. There's a free gym upstairs. There's also a free gym for elderly people, a free reading room and 2-hour daycare for little kids, free ice water for delivery workers, taxi drivers, and ride-hail drivers who are on the move all the time and are always dehydrated. Microwave for them to heat up their food. A gorgeous free reading room that's packed with young professionals. After about 3 of them, I get a little spoiled. I kind of wish for free food and free massages, stuff like that. Totally starving. This one has a community canteen that's supposed to offer food at subsidized prices. Food's supposed to be served at 4:30. It's mostly visited by elderly people who get an additional 15% off. Okay, I think we should start here. Okay, can we please get some help here? And then we met some locals. Some are really helpful. Some like to give a lot of advice to everybody else.
两个人打电话呗呢？
不要背着出片，我无所谓事，背着干片热情的呀。我觉得我愿意的，干点愿意啥子，人家说不愿意。几的呀？年块。他去了，这东西都是你块六，大概年块的。
She said, we just got ripped off. The center is in a crowded old neighborhood and seem to be packed with people who already know about its conveniences, like the free reading spaces, subsidized yoga and Pilates classes, leg shaping, back shaping, abdomen shaping, full body shaping. It's supposed to be a cheap motel that ran out of business, but then the government procured the building and turned it into a party center. Portions are pretty big. The only young person here eating. 500 grams of 糖醋排骨, 38 kwai, that's not bad. I thought these were napping chairs, but they're massage chairs. 5 kwai for 20 minutes. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to register with that young man. We had to go somewhere else. And then the young man said, we didn't manage to go to 20 minutes, so he wanted to basically just refund us for the 5 kwai. Turns out this place is huge for its community canteen. Elderly locals, professionals, people with kids are all swarming into this place for lunch. Truth is, I think we did get ripped off because I read online that this place has like really good combo for only 12.9 kwai. Turns out the combo is only for delivery workers and elderly people. Most of these combo eaters work or live in this community and hence are well known by the staff people here. Everybody's getting like a huge platter of food. Take a look at these people. Apparently they all work here. 51 kwai? Are you kidding me? This is so good. Yours, 50 kwai. Restaurant style. Workers here are so helpful. This lady saw I forgot to grab chopsticks and brought me 2 pairs. People here are really friendly. They weren't like, what are you doing here? Like, what do you want? They're all like, let me help you with this. Let me help you find this. Personally, I'd like to look for a part-time job, translation, or, you know. This center has a job consultation desk. Most of these part-time jobs are like busboys, waiters, stalkers. Oh, teacher for TOEFL IELTS. And another teacher's needed for summer school and winter school programs. Okay, here. Submitted my application to be a science teacher. Later that day, I got a text message from the Social Security Bureau that I needed to fill in my resume, which showed the application I submitted was real. By the end of the trip, I basically got to enjoy all the good stuff at the best party centers in Shanghai. I got in super late. I thought I was gonna get scolded. Shoe washer, 35 minutes for 5 kwai for really soiled shoes. 4 kwai for fast cycle, 5 kwai for standard cycle. Cop thrillers on today. The free movie room is surprisingly packed with young and old people alike on a weekday. All kinds of free drinks, all kinds of reading rooms, all kinds of free or almost free gyms. This one's 50 kwai a month. And got to know bunches of locals who are sometimes very blunt. We were just asked to present our permit, but are still very kind. One of the elderly ladies here just told me, hey, you can use my elderly card and you can get food for 15% off. Some descriptions on China's social media are not exactly accurate, like how this is a free presentation room. Presentation room? Well, I mean, there's nothing to present. It's kind of semi-outdoors. There are 12,000 of these centers in Shanghai. From what I understand, the Party Mass centers seem to be heavily subsidized community spaces that provide services you'd find around the city at significantly lower prices. But I guess a lot of people don't know that. They feel like they come here only for a lesson on the future of communism or the history of socialism. They see the word Communist Party and they go, ah! guess it's like a cheap place for a lot of stuff. If you just arrived in Shanghai and live in an apartment the size of a big bathroom, nobody feels like spending 30 kwai for a coffee just to work somewhere you can breathe. That's really the reality of working as a laborer in a big city, you know. It's really no different than working in a restaurant in New York. In New York, there isn't such thing as free anything. If you want to work, then take a $3 subway ride to the public library, or you can go to a park and get eaten alive by the birds. But that's not the idea. The idea is to have multiple such places in every community, so anyone, whether you get paid 30,000 kwai a month or 3,000 kwai a month or no kwai a month because you just lost your job, everybody can just get in and take a breath. Some of these places are really tiny. They really just have 1 or 2 chairs and AC. So anyone who comes in can take a load off for a few minutes and, depending on the weather, warm up or get out of the rain or heat. I like these Communist Party centers for the people. Welcome to the Party Mass Centers for the people.